it's a joke. You're not going to get there. You got your GMB, your GBP, your Google business, and I'll type that in, Google business. Profile. All right. So that's organic. But you're also going to have to do some ads that I show you how to do for that local area that are really low priced per click to generate more calls and more clicks for your GBP. Plus, you have a backlink strategy that you need to create for the GBP. Show you how to create that. Now people are in, okay, social media. You need the social media to send the signals to Google that you're a legitimate company because you have social signals. People say, I don't want to be on Facebook. I don't want to be on TikTok. It is irrelevant what it is that you want. It's what Google is demanding to say, this is what you need in order for us to know that you're real because there's so many fakes online. So when you're constantly posting to your GBP 3-4 times a week, when you have a website with 30 pages, and I'm going to show you a strategy that as we go along with this, let me see, where are we at? 33. I'm going to show you a strategy, and then I'm going to get into probably keyword research next week, which is the most important part of all this. Nobody does the keyword research. Nobody understands the keyword research, how it is that you have to do it. So if you're posting to your GBP, you're backlinking it to a local page or your local pages for that market. You're creating local pages. You're creating, for those main city pages, you're creating press releases on a monthly or a weekly, depending on the market. Look, if you're in a top 10 market, New York, LA, Miami, San Francisco, to pick 100 large markets. If you're in those 100 large markets, you're going to be spending minimum of $3,000 a month to $6,000 a month on SEO to make it work. What's the ROI? Nobody can tell you because you got to build your ROI on your website, folks, is a long-term investment. There's not going to be an immediate ROI on a website because you have to start building that asset. You have to start building it and creating pages until you get to 2, 3, 4, 500 pages. And this is over time. If you're only doing 8 pages a month, it's never going to happen. Now, can you do it? Yes, you can do 4 or 5 pages a day if you have the software. You can do this. And in the next year, what you're doing is you're building it out, and we're prioritizing, starting where you're at in the city you're in. We're prioritizing the city and then moving outward this way versus trying to get everything all over the place, which you can't get because you don't have the money and you don't have the time. So now we get into, then you can get into local service ads. Those are going to run anywhere between $70 to $200, depending on the market you're in. Why? Because Google knows what the average ticket is. Google knows what the average ticket is, and they put the ads based on the average ticket. Same with pay-per-click. It's based on competition, what people are willing to pay for. Okay. And then you have organic and paid, with being in these directories. Add thumbtack to that, which, people say it doesn't work. The reason it doesn't work, I think it's that. The reason it doesn't work is because you didn't answer who, what, when, where, and how. You didn't really know what you need to get there. And therefore you went for the $600 plan that said, well, you're going to get so many leads, but your website isn't optimized, which we're going to look at. So what is the purpose of your website? Is the purpose of your website to be used to drive sales, or is it for SERPs, search engine results pages? You got to know why you're designing and how you're going to design that site so that it meets the purpose. You're saying, well, we're going to do mostly ads because we have the money for ads. Then we're going to be creating sales funnels and landing pages. That's a whole different website, cheaper to do, but you're going to have to spend a crap load of money to drive the traffic. If you say, I want the SEO because we don't have the money for ads, then you're going to create a crap load of pages over time, but this is going to be like trickled in, trickle, 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 trickle. This is not going to be instant. This is a long-term strategy that is part of your search engine marketing